We've just begun. We will be there. And don't think that if anything, I always say to people who are private to me, don't think that if anything happens to Peter Obi, no, it's not about Peter Obi. It's about all of us. So if they think they are going to take one person away, the rest will continue. In fact, they will have motivated them to continue. Because we must continue until we dismantle the criminality. We cannot continue this way. People who genuinely want to do business are suffering. People who genuinely want to do good things are suffering. When people who are selling, when thieves are living in affluence, it cannot be. Today, we have resolved to continue in this direction where we are. We cannot stop. Please do not stop. Do not say, it is all about me. I'm not desperate to be president of Nigeria. I'm desperate to see Nigeria work. We need to make it work for everybody. There's no reason why there should be poverty in northern Nigeria. God gave them everything. Nigeria can make more money from agriculture in the north than we make from oil. I say it every day and I compare every state in the world. I've said it before several times. You heard me say it. The richest state in America is California. That's not where they have the oil. Is in Texas. Texas is about third or fourth. California is 9 times Nigeria at 3.6 trillion GDP when we are 400. It is agriculture and knowledge before oil. We have 70% of our fertile land in the north all cultivated. The north is the engine we can use to turn around Nigeria. We need to invest in the north. There's no reason why people in Boronu, there's no reason why people in Kebbi, people in Niger, people in Kogi, people in Benue, they have no reason to be involved with hunger. Because they have all it takes to feed nations all over the world. Nigeria has the best yam. But the biggest yam exporting country is Ghana. Now they say we should go and import food. Import from where? Is it Ghana who have no yam? What do we eat? The only thing that is available outside is the rice. Are we going to invest? Nigeria is supposed to be the highest producer of cassava. But we are not the greatest exporter. Are we going to buy it from people who come and buy here and export? Now they said that our problem is to close the border so that food will not go out. No, our problem is to produce more, have enough to eat, and export and earn money. And it is easy. It is not rocket science. You have all sorts of funny policies here. They say our nurses can't even go out. Our doctors can't go out. What are you talking? Indians did it. They produce more doctors, more nurses. Cuba is doing it. Let's build school of nursing in every local government. Produce nurses, ship them to the world. Have enough here, and those who ship to the world will help in bringing what? The needed money, foreign currency. And it's easy. When you see these things happening, you ask yourself, what is happening here? At times you feel maybe you're wrong. So you have sleepless nights. I always tell partners, I wake up most times at night and ask myself question, are you wrong or right? But because I've been in the private space, where I've chaired these corporations, I've been in the public space. So I can understand what is happening. And I always say, I have the best experience for the job. I'm a trader. So I know what the traders suffer. I've been in the corporate world. So I know what the people in the corporate world needs to, because there's also problems there that needs to be fixed. And I've been in public space. So I know what is wrong with the country. And we can fix it. There's nothing in it. Countries after countries have generated power. Simple power. Power is sophisticated in Nigeria. A company like Egypt, from 2015 to 2021, moved their power generation and distribution from under 20,000 megawatts to about 50,000. Today, Egypt is exporting power to Europe. Nigeria is still quarreling with all sorts of things. These are things you can fix that can make your country to become productive. Today we are saddled with people telling us it is about revenue. We don't have enough revenue. How can you have enough revenue where 80% of your people are poor? Revenue is a function of productivity. The more you produce, the more revenue you make. Can you go to market and without anything to sell and people will pay you? You have to have something to sell. It's only in Nigeria people want to go to market without anything to sell and come back with money. We cannot continue in that direction. And to urge them to understand that we've not reached the ending. It is not the beginning of the ending. It is ending of the beginning. We've just begun. We will be there. And don't think that if anything, I always say to people who are private to me, don't think that if anything happens to Peter Obi, no, it's not about Peter Obi. It's about all of us. So if they think they are going to take one person away, the rest will continue. In fact, they will have motivated them to continue. Because we must continue until we dismantle the criminality. We cannot continue this way. People who genuinely want to do business are suffering. People who genuinely want to do good things are suffering. When people who are selling, when thieves are living in affluence, it cannot be. Nigerians are dying buying rice. Because they say rice is cheaper. So they now went to buy rice. And there was stampede. And Nigerians died. I cried over it. Buying rice. They were not trying to struggle for gold. It was rice. Nigerians can't get fuel. Nigerians can't. Everything is scarce here. Even what God gave them is scarce. They can't travel by road. Nigerians are paid 30. If you're lucky to get a job, 30,000.